Hi guys. Lexi, no audio. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get you guys on the screen. I forgot how to stream, guys. There we go. Hi, hello. Hi Lily. Hello, 1DK. Welcome. Sorry. I'm sorry for some time I forgot Lexi existed. Don't worry, I also forgot Lexi existed for some time. Okay. I've been gone for about like, what was it, 3 months or something like that. I'm so sorry, fellas. I did not mean to take that long of a break from streaming. Oh my god, 1DK, thank you so much. What? For the memberships? I don't know why you would send memberships when I haven't been doing anything in memberships. I feel so bad. But I hope everyone who got membership enjoys the emotes. Hopefully I can stream a little bit more now because I'm a little bit less busy. But the main reason... What? Johnny Cat, where are you? Wait a minute, who are you? Oh shoot, sorry, hold on. It's me, Lexi! Oh my god! Wait, 1DK, you became a member right before I left. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, Johnny Cat, 21 months? I feel like we haven't... I feel like I haven't been streaming for that long, but apparently I have. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm so sorry, 1DK. I swear I will stream more. The main reason, okay, the main reason why I've been gone, is nothing scary or anything like that. It's because I've been dancing. And from going like once or twice a week, it evolved into going there every single day, because there were like events going on and they wanted me to sign up for some of the events, and it was festival season, so I was like, okay, I'll partake in this festival spirit, our school spirit. Because we were having like a little bit of friendly competition with the other schools, and that motivated me to keep dancing, and I somehow performed on stage 4 times in front of people, in front of like a live audience. So yeah, I think I really accomplished a lot in these 3 months. I also ranked up in my level, so sorry if I sound crazy. I've been a bit tired. But yeah, woohoo, yay, dancing, amazing, thank you. Lexi versus coughing baby. No, I'm the coughing baby. Milestone, yeah, membership is not expensive, so I don't mind at all. Thank you. Dancing queen? I didn't mind the sudden disappearance, to be honest. Oh, I'm so glad. I feel bad, but I'm glad that you guys weren't too, you know. Oh, I'm glad you were okay without me. You should never be too worried about me if I ever disappear. I say that a lot to all of my longtime viewers. If I ever disappear, it just means that I'm tired, probably. Very nice, thank you! I wanted to tell you guys about some of the things that happened during the event, because a lot of things happened. I don't remember all of them, but let me try to remember. Okay, so... Wait, before that, okay, before I talk about my day, I mean, what I've been doing, let me catch up with you guys. How have you all been doing? Like, have you been well? Hope nothing bad has happened to you, any of you, while I've been gone. Lexi, so many things have changed. I'm seeing someone. Holy moly! That is a big change! I remember you saying, like, You'll never find someone because you have like specific standards or something like that. What? I'm so happy for you. I hope they're nice. How long has it been? How did you meet? Tell me all the details. Wow, that is like a big thing. She nice. Oh, slay, nice. Okay, tell me more. We met on Reddit. Wait, I was imagining you guys met at like a cafe or something, but you met on Reddit. I don't know how I feel about that, Johnny Cat. Can you explain a little bit more about how did you date someone on Reddit? How does that work? How? Yeah, is she a nurse? Okay. She is a very she has a very important job. Respect to her. Respect to all the healthcare workers out there. They're literally saving lives. We were on the same subreddit and we got to talking. Oh yeah, sorry guys. I have Jamba Juice from yesterday that I didn't finish because I fell asleep after I came home from dancing. So I literally slept with my makeup on. I was like, I'm so tired. She asked me out? Whoa. I love that for you. I love that for her. She knows what she wants and she's not afraid to get it. I got a 1.5 word essay I'm supposed to write over the summer, along with 3K essays. In addition, I need to do community service. Not because I did anything bad, just that my school requires me to do it. Oh yeah, my school required me to do that too. But they require you to write essays over the summer? What? But why? Isn't school supposed to be over? The summer is a break for a reason. Question mark. I would understand if it's spring break, but summer break? I'm at 5K essay. Good luck with that. Good luck with your essays. I believe in you. You can do it. Good luck, 1DK. My teacher's also like that. What? You guys don't get an actual break? I'm so sorry, guys. Please find time to rest when you can. My job is community service. Shout out to all the community workers out there. You're literally building a community. Speaking of which, there's a new community center that opened in my city. And it has like rock climbing and gym stuff and I think like a library and 3D printers and stuff. I really want to check it out. It seems cool. I've never been rock climbing, but my friend has and she was like, it's fun, but she showed me a picture of her hand and like the skin was peeling off and I was like, oh my god, are you okay? That's so scary, but she did it. Oh, my sister had her second child, a boy. Oh my god, congratulations! I can't remember if it was you or someone else who had a sister who was having a child. Was that Caleb? Or was that someone else? I don't remember. But I do remember someone saying that their sister was having a child a while ago. It was me? Wait. Wasn't that like... It wasn't that long ago, right? It wasn't like 9 months ago. It was... Wasn't it? Maybe it was 9 months ago. How long ago was that? Have I been gone that long? Shout out to the humans! Oh my god, guys. I've been so busy that I haven't even watched the new Alien Stage video. No spoilers, please! I plan to watch it soon. But I haven't even been watching VTubers or my Oshis or anything. Like, I haven't even been watching clips. I've been so busy. I'm so sad. I need to catch up on all my faves. Welcome back to the year 2026, Lexi. Thank you, piano. I know. I feel like I don't know what day it is. Like I feel like the days just blur together, and it's been non-stop for me. So I don't know what's been happening at all. I've been in my own little dancing pocket in the studio. I basically live in the studio. Like I even sleep there. Well, I take naps there. I don't sleep overnight, but I take naps there, and they're like, my instructors are like, "Do you have a nice nap?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Today is not Friday in California. I was planning to stream Friday because I didn't have a lesson. But then they called me and they were like, "You want a lesson?" And I'm like, "Okay." They had time, so they were like, "You want a lesson?" And I'm like, I guess so. I mean, I was gonna rest today, but like, I do love dancing, so I love to come in. I don't plan to watch anything. Eat, sleep, sleepy all the time. I feel that. If I'm not... Well, I am sleepy when I'm dancing sometimes too. Lexi on her idol grind. Alright, can you really call this an idol grind though? Because like, it's ballroom dancing. I would buy Lexi merch so bad. Really? But why? I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been giving you guys any content. Close enough. Well, like, no matter what you do, like, I mean, in terms of style, there are things that will, like, overlap. So, even if you learn one style of dance, or one style of singing, or one style of cooking, you know, the fundamentals are usually the same. So, they would benefit another style of dance, you know what I mean? They would, like, transfer over. I used to dance, but I gave up. I don't know if I already told you. Me withdrawing. But I hope you find something else that you enjoy soon. Lexi can probably break dance. Yo, I used to be able to do the freeze. Did I tell you guys the baby freeze or something like that? I used to be able to do that in high school. Or was that middle school? It might have been middle school, because I was a lot stronger in elementary and middle school. And then my strength slowly went down from high school. But yeah, I used to be able to freeze. You freeze the baby? Yeah, I sure did. And what you gonna do about it? Huh? Do backflip? I can't do a backflip, but I'm trying to learn how to do a back bridge. You know what that is? Where you like, you bend backwards and then you touch the ground and you make a bridge with your body. I want to be able to do that. I also want to learn how to do the splits. I've been stretching, but I can't do the splits yet, so that's my new goal. I love how Europeans have discovered ranch while they're in the US for the World Cup. Oh yeah, the World Cup happened. I don't follow sports much, but I've been hearing about it. And I did hear about like Europeans discovering ranch and like Mexican food and all the other types of food in the world. And they were like, "Oh my god, it tastes so yummy," and I'm like, "So true." I've been eating a lot of Mexican food lately too, because I wanted something more balanced to eat, and like I think Mexican food is pretty balanced actually. So, and so is Mediterranean, but I prefer the restaurant closer to my my dance studio, so I've been eating there a lot, and it's really good. I love it. It's yummy. I used to not like Mexican food that much, probably because I didn't really eat like real Mexican food. I just been eating Taco Bell. I still like Taco Bell, but it's not something you can eat every day, you know. So it's also not very balanced. But like real burritos with like real authentic cooking, sorry, authentic cooking is so flavorful. I didn't even know some flavors existed, so I've been enjoying that. Taco Bell, more like Taco Hell. I have been cutting back on the amount I eat. Just do whatever is healthiest for you. I need to eat more, but you know, I only have so much. I have to eat within 20 minutes of taking my pills, so I only have so much time to consume food. And speaking of which, that leads me into talking about what happened during my dance. They're not competitions, they're events, but they're like similar to how a some of them, one of them will be how a competition is formatted, kind of. So, I guess we can go in backwards order. So the most recent event that I did had something called heats, which is basically rounds, another name for rounds. So in ballroom dancing, you're usually on the stage with multiple other couples, or I guess you could call them pairs, with multiple other pairs, because you have the lead and the follow. So I'm usually the follower, and then I'm dancing with my instructor, who's the leader, and then the other pairs are on the floor at the same time, and they'll be dancing like the same style, but to their own moves, you know, like, well, we'll be dancing like the same moves, but in different order and different like personalized things, you know. It's basically an improvised thing sometimes. Well, it's hard to explain. So do you guys know what combos are? So dance combos are basically like things that you practiced before. So you put moves together in a combo. So you know that if I'm doing this, then I'm gonna do this next. So me and my instructor put together combos for this event. But in between that, depending on where you are on the stage and who's around you and like how much space you have to adjust and improvise based on that, and that usually falls on the leader. So I don't have like the most difficult job. The leader has to decide, like, you know, which path to take, how much rotation we gotta rotate around things and people and stuff like that. So my job is to follow what he does, right? And like, and to look pretty and to look dramatic and to show off and things like that. So that's my job. I should probably explain this a little more. So sorry guys. So how I think about lead and follow is, I think of the leader as the person at the front of a line. So if you're like in a jungle, let's say, and you know the first person in front of the line of explorers, they're usually the ones that are like cutting away all the weeds and all the vines and like making a clear path for everyone behind them, right? So that's how I think of as the lead. The leader is like making decisions on where a clear path would be, where a safe path would be, because we don't want to be bumping into anyone else. And like, that's their main job. The follow, because usually the follows are going backwards, they can't see behind the back of their heads, so they have to trust the leader that they're gonna be leading them in a safe space. And be able to read the lead signals. So the leader will have like hand signals or like head positionings or body movements or whatever, to signal that he wants the follower to do a certain move. And there's like more freedom to like express yourself when you get into higher levels. But right now I only have like a little bit of like things that I can adjust. So one of the things is called arm styling. So the leader will signal something, and that's basically me doing a certain footwork, but then I'm usually free to do whatever I want with my hands, as long as I don't get in the way of, like, you know, him. So yeah, I could do arm styling, and that's pretty fun. But yeah, so that's what a lead and a follow is. And then this event, I partook in 40 heats. And these heats or rounds are usually a minute to a minute 30 seconds long. So how long is that, guys? That's over an hour. Wait, did I do 40 heats? Yeah, I did 40. 40, let's see. 40 times, let's say 1.5. Yeah, that's about an hour, right? But the actual event itself is like, it was 5 to 6 hours long. I got a stomachache in the middle of it. Well, more like 1/3 of the way through, because they gave us like a 25-minute break to grab food and stuff like that. And in my mind, I was like, I need to eat faster so that I will have more time to digest before going back on the stage to dance, because you don't want to be dancing when your stomach is not digested, right? So I shoveled down my food really fast, and that was also, I think I ate like chicken alfredo and some other kinds of pasta. And you know how I'm lactose? So like I think the heavy cream or whatever they used to make the pasta, plus the fact that I was eating fast, and plus the fact that I had to go dance right after, really hurt my tummy. So I was like, oh shit, guys, I'm dying. And my instructors could see it too. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, my stomach hurts. So they really helped me out and gave me advice and things like that. But then after the 1 minute of my round, I would be just like laying down on my side, because apparently one of my friends told me that when your stomach hurts, you're supposed to be laying down on your left side to better digest. I don't know why, but that's what he said. And not just like sitting up straight. I thought you were supposed to sit up in order to digest more, but apparently not. And then some other people gave me tips like drink carbonated drinks, like drink Sprite, because that will make you burp and it will help get the gas out of your stomach. And I'm like, okay. And then some other people gave me water. Yes, when I feel sick, I drink water. Yeah, they gave me water. They gave me a carbonated drink. Some other people went to the store to get me Gatorade. And I was like, dang, guys, I'm so grateful. But like, you don't have to go that far. Like, you don't need to go to the store. And then my okay, so I have two instructors, one male, one female. The female instructor gave me gum to chew, and my male instructor was telling me, yeah, usually you're not supposed to eat during like an event. You're supposed to be nourishing your body weeks before the event. So like, make sure you eat well and drink enough water weeks before the event. And I'm like, okay, well, this is one of my first times doing this kind of event. I didn't know. Yay, soda. Yeah, so they gave me a lot of things and a lot of advice. But I think the thing that helped the most for me, I can't really tell because they gave me all of this stuff all at once, so I don't know which one really helped. But I think the one that helped the most was painkillers. So my other friend, her mom was there, so her mom had some painkillers, and they gave me a pill, and I was like, hell yeah. Because like 5 minutes after taking that, I was like, I'm ready to dance. I'm back on. But you know what was really stressful? It was the fact that like I had to do a costume change for my solo. And they call it a solo, but I'm still dancing with my instructor. They mean solo as in like the other couples or pairs are not on the stage. So I would be doing a choreography with my instructor, and that's just us. And we dance to the song Gabriella by Cat's Eye. Do you guys know that? Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. I'll show it to you later. But it's like no. Okay, I'll show it. It's a kind of a sexy song. Let me show you. A very feminine vibe, like attitude, sexy. You know, I'm not unk. What do you mean? It's not old. It's out. It's been out for like what, 2 years or something? What do you mean, Gabriella? That's 2 years too old. Actually, it's only been 11 months. It hasn't even been a year, so you have no excuse. You have no excuse. One day. Okay. Let me see. Here you go. Oh, why is there what? Oh. Oh, this quality though. Okay. Let me go here so you can see. Oh. It's gone now. Okay. Oh. Why did that happen? There we go. Hands off, Gabriella. And then I lost your guys' comments. Hold on, sorry. Okay. Ready? Why is it lagging? Me here?
Flying too fast, I couldn't catch it. Heart in the casket. You always knew it. The star and roll, the main attraction. Got cameras flashing like ooh. You got everybody's eyes and just you. And I see it too. Yeah. You can have
we were doing this, guys. We were doing this dance.
Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella. Hands off, Gabriella. La, la. Back off on my fella. Gabriella. Back off. Gabriella. La, la. Cause you can have anyone else you wanted to. I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella. Hands off, Gabriella. La, la. La, la, la. Skin on my leg.
And then it ended. Wait, not yet.
Like the summer under the covers, me in the middle, overprotective of my lover. You made me wonder, like ooh, if you made all of
This part was so hard to remember.
what would you do?
It's really fast. They make it look easy, but it's really fast.
You wanna do, but I'm begging you. Hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella. La, la.
Okay, and that's where it ended. Because it's 1:30. So a couple things. First of all, guys, I am not I don't know how to be sexy. The only reason why I chose this song was because my instructor was like, "Do you know Cat's Eye Gabriella?" And I was like, I know the song, but I don't know the dance." And she was like, "Oh, well, the dance, you know that hand movement?" And I was like, "No." So I looked it up, and I was like, "Wow, this seems like a song that would suit ballroom dancing, because there are ballroom dance elements in it. If you notice in the beginning." Sorry. right here, like this thing is like inspired by ballroom dance. It's not it's not entirely accurate, but it's like inspired, you know?
I'm begging you, hands up, Gabriella, Gabriella.
Some of the arm things, like arm styling, is very important in ballroom dance too, especially the more rhythm dances. But this isn't in it. This specific movement is like a choreography thing for this song. But at the end, this part is very like Latin rhythm dance. Right here, this part. And I think this member actually has ballroom dance training or experience from before, so that makes sense. Right here, right here. Look at her feet. And her arms. That's very rhythm dance. Yeah. Well, I didn't do that part, but I was like, wow, there's ballroom dance in this choreography. That's cool. So I chose the song. Dang, very impressive, Lexi. I would break my ankle and back. Me too. I actually did hurt my back because those hand movements where you put it above your head, you need shoulder flexibility, arm muscle strength, and whatever. I don't have that. Guys, remember, I don't go outside. I don't exercise. So like me trying to learn this song. Oh, also, I only had 10 days to learn it, by the way. So there's that. So clearly I could not perform at Cat's Eye's level. And I was a little bit off time because of a lot of reasons. But yeah, I had to learn this dance in 10 days. My hands and my shoulders felt like they were breaking. My gloves. Oh yeah, I was wearing gloves for this too. I was wearing like a red dress inspired by these outfits, but it's not exactly the same because how would I get, you know, an idol's outfit? I just bought a dress online that I thought looked close. And I had a stomach ache before all this, and the dress was too long for me because number one, I'm short. Number two, I have no booty. So like, you know, all that fabric that could be like filled up with another person if they had a booty, that could have made the dress shorter for them. But I didn't, so I had to use something called fabric tape to tape it up right before, and I only had 5 minutes to change. and then like I was dying, guys. This event is crazy. I don't know how the instructors do it, but they dance for like 5 hours straight, and they have to change really quickly because they'll be doing multiple performances with different students, and I don't know how they do it. I guess it's all experience for next time. Yeah, true. Next time I will not be eating Alfredo pasta and shoving it down my my mouth within 5 minutes. I'll probably just eat a snack or something. And I'll make sure to be hydrated and stuff weeks before the event so I don't die during the event. And I will I don't know what I can do about like only having 10 days to learn this choreography, but I wanted to show you the video, but clearly, you know, I'll be doxing myself if I do. So I can't. But like I also wanted to show you the audio if I could, but then there were people cheering my name. So I was like, "Oh, well, I can't show you now." But there was a part where this part. You see that body move, that body roll? The girl in pink, my instructor was the girl in pink. So she was doing a body roll. And everyone, like, I heard the crowd go, ah! Like they made like a guttural noise, like, ah! It's so funny. So, you know how I was like concerned about being too loud when I first came to the studio? Well, I discovered that there are other dancers out there like me who scream like that. So it's not just me. Don't dox yourself, little Lexi. I won't, I swear. That's great. Thank you. I know. I didn't. When you're performing, you can't really hear like the crowd that much, depending on how big the stage is and how close you are to the speakers. For this event, I could hear a little bit, so I could hear the cheers more. But for the event before that, my first ever event, I could not hear any cheers at all. All I could see were people's faces, and honestly, it's scary, guys. Okay, so for this Gabriella event, there were two judges, and they were very close. Like, it's because we were doing this in a studio, like our sister studio, so it's like a smaller building compared to my first event, which was in like an actual like rented out place. But this place was in my sister studio, so that means that the judges just were like set up on a table right in front of you. So I was like, ah, what? I was scared because there was like one female judge and one male judge, and the male judge had a very like neutral, maybe even stern, maybe even like strict looking kind of expression. But I know that judges are usually supposed to like look at you with like neutral expressions, probably to not give too much away, or show favoritism or anything like that. But I was scared because he looked so stern, and I was like, ha. Hi, Lexi. Glad to see you're doing good. Thank you. Hello, Caleb. Welcome back. I was just talking about how I performed on stage in front of judges, and I was scared. I hope you've been doing well too. But the female judge, she was more smiley, so that was nice. And I actually got my feedback from that event, and I wanted to show you guys that too. Let me see. Actually, let's go back to here so I can see the chat while I put it here. I thought I did pretty bad because like my timing was very off, and there was a part where I spin around and I dip, but I messed that up and I just started laughing because whenever I make a mistake, I start laughing. And I'm pretty sure the judges heard me because I'm right in front of them this time. So I was like, oh, whoopsie. But from the feedback, they scored me actually like not bad. So let me show you my score. Where is it? Here. Oh, you can't see me. I have to cut these short because my friends and I are hanging out and he might have things to do. I'll come back and watch the VOD later. Have fun with your friend! Yes, please do prioritize your friends and your life, your personal life things. I will always be on the VOD and I will be streaming more often soon, so don't worry, no worries. Have fun. See ya! Look at my feedback. I was not expecting these comments. Get it, girl. I didn't know my judges would be typing like that. By the way, they only have a little bit of time to type things out. It's really quick. Remember, the performances are the rounds and the performances are 1 minute 30 at most. And for the rounds, they had to look at multiple people, so they could only type like 5 seconds for each person or whatever. So yeah, um, this this top part that says so creative, good style, hold the slows on the rumba part. I was doing rumba for this performance. Oh, I forgot to mention, I was doing the Gabriella choreography mixed in with some rumba moves. So I wasn't doing like all of the Gabriella original choreography, but some of it, or most of it actually. But yeah, love all the solo and handwork, great feel for the dance, ready for stronger timing and footwork, very fun, femme vibes. And then the rest of those comments are for my rounds, which is all ballroom stuff. So the get it girl is for one of my other styles of dance, which is really funny. This looks cryptic. No, it makes more sense if you know how to read it, but I can't show you because parts of it has like my instructor's names on it and like my name on it and stuff like that. So, yeah. This is just a comment. Um you can see that like some of the comments have capitals and some of them don't, and that's because there's two judges, right? I think the lowercase sentences are by the female judge and the capitalized sentences are with the male judge. So I'm actually surprised he liked my dance because I thought he might hate it. But he was like, love all the solo work and handwork. Great feel for the time for the dance. Oops. Ready for stronger timing is probably a different person. Oh wait, no, that's probably him too. He just continued. Ready for stronger timing and footwork. Very fun femme vibes. Yay! I'm so happy. But yeah, I think the female instructor is the one that said, "Get it, girl," with a U. That was so funny. I was like surprised that the judges would would give me comments like that. But I'm so happy because I still think in my mind judges are like very strict and stuff. But yeah. And then I do have an actual like um score. So that's the comments. Here is the like the the numbers. So there's two people scoring me, and the first person said technique 21. This is out of 25. So out of 21, out of 25 for my level, which is the first level. um, technique 21, execution 23, poise 23, showmanship 23. So out of 25, that's pretty high for a beginner, right? Yeah. I'm so happy. And then I think that was the not instructor, male judge. And then I think the female judge said technique 23, execution 23, poise 24, showmanship 23. So like, I think I kind of slayed that, guys. That's like an 80%. Yeah. I'm so happy. I thought I would do worse because I messed up the first rumba part, which is the intro, and then I messed up the dip and I started laughing. But then I got back on time with the chorus because that's the hands up Gabriella part, and that's easy to remember what to do because you hear hands up and they put their hands up. So yeah. 84%. Hey, 84%. That's a B. Let's go. Hi, Lexi. Long time no see. Hello, Radashi. I'm so glad to see you. Hello. Hope you've been doing well. I was just telling everyone about my dance performances. Look at my score. I got an 84%. Ooh, haha. I'm so proud. But yeah, that was rumba. I'm honestly very bad at rumba. I'm not gonna lie. All of my performances, they've been in the dances that I'm not confident in. Like the dance styles that I'm least confident in or most unfamiliar with, it's been those ones. And I'm like, why? I guess it's just the songs that I choose are that type of dance. So I'm like, oh boy, it's a challenge for me, but I did it anyway. Okay, and so that was that event, the one where I had a stomach ache. um, oh wait, I also forgot to say, I can't show you guys the picture, but they took pictures during the event and they posted on the Instagram, right? You know, for social media purposes and promotion purposes and, you know, all that. The one they took of me was like of my armpit. I was like, why? Why that picture? Okay, I can't. Hold on, let me try to draw it for you. It was killing me. I was the only one with an armpit pic. I was like, why, guys? Please stop. It looked nice. It did. But at the same time, why? Okay. Oh, that's me. Um, there we go. Okay, let me draw it for you. If I can find my tablet. Oh my god. Okay. It felt deliberate. Broke a vase. No, it was just some coins on my table. Okay, so imagine my instructor is behind me and he's like spinning me with his hand up like this, and I'm like right here, and he's holding my hand, so my hand is also up, so that means my armpit is on display, and I think I had my hand on my hip or something like this. So he's spinning me, and this is my armpit. You know? So the picture was like, it was cut off right here. So that was the picture. It was just like full frontal view of my face and my armpit. Yeah. So that's how that event went. But my first ever event, I did 3 performances. 3 for my first ever performance. I mean, yeah, event, whatever. Well, it's not that bad then. You don't know what my armpit looks like. How do you know? What if my armpit was you know, scary looking? I know I'm probably being too self-conscious about it. But I was like, no, I don't want my armpit to be on the internet. But it's okay, it's fine. But yeah, for my first ever event that I did, I think, okay, so after my first month is when they asked me to do it. So I only had 1 month to learn 3 choreographies. And they were, hey, let me write them down for you. The first one is a waltz. I'm sure you guys know what a waltz is. That's what everyone thinks of when they hear ballroom dancing. The second one was a foxtrot. These two are smooth dances. So they're smooth and elegant, and they travel across the room because they take big footsteps. And then the last one is, it was a cha-cha, which is a rhythm dance. That one is a little bit quicker because you take smaller footsteps. Okay, rhythm there. I was just getting introduced to foxtrot and cha-cha. So I was very unfamiliar. And that's the one that I did. Waltz is the one that they introduced to you first, so I was a little bit more familiar with waltz. But this waltz, let me tell you something. Okay, so for this event, there was something called a what's it called? Formation, and that's this one. So for the formation, you basically dance with everyone who signed up for the event, or people who signed up for the event. Not everyone. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I didn't know you didn't have to do it, so I did it. I learned it, but apparently you could have just done one solo or two solos, but I did all of them because I thought you had to. But also it helps you get your money's worth because you do have to pay to take part of the event. So I guess it makes sense if you want to do all of them to learn more. But I I, I was I was only a 1 month beginner, and like doing this waltz, there was level 3 things in there, and I was still level 1. So I was trying to learn level 3 moves in this waltz choreography, and I was like, I'm gonna die. You don't know, you don't understand, guys. I stay until like 10 o'clock sometimes at the studio. 10 p.m. I stayed till 10 p.m. sometimes dancing because like I was like, I don't know these, I don't understand these moves. I have to practice. So yeah, I was practicing really hard for this event. Um, you do tango at all? Of course I do tango. I actually think tango is becoming one of my favorites. Actually, I just got into level 2 for tango, and tango is the other um major smooth dance. So waltz and foxtrot, tango are the major 3 smooth dances. So I know those 3. I know all the major dances actually. Level 1 stuff. I just graduated to level 2 stuff for all the major dances. So that includes the rhythm ones too. So there's 3 smooths, 3 rhythms, and I know those. Um, but yeah, tango is really fun. I didn't know anything about tango before, um, so I wasn't like sure if I would like it. But after learning a little bit more about it, it's really like dramatic and sharp and like hurrah. When I was a beginner, I was like, I don't like tango because I'm not good at it. I don't like this one because I'm not good at it. Me with everything. Like if I wasn't good at it, I was like, I don't want to do it. But I did it anyway. Um, so that's been fun. Uh, what else did I do? Oh yeah, for all these events too, like you would have to do costume changes. For the first event, I wore a black dress. For the second event, I wore a white dress. Sorry, not event. For the first performance, the waltz, black dress. Second performance, the foxtrot, white dress. And that theme was a wedding theme. So my instructor dressed up in a suit to be the groom, and I was the bride with the with like a veil clip at the back of my hair, and then a white dress. And let me tell you guys that I've never worn a dress. I don't wear dresses very often. Um, I think I wore it like once or twice in my life before this event. So I'm not very familiar with dancing in dresses. I'm not familiar with dancing at all. Remember, I was a beginner. 2 months 2 months of dancing for this event. I had 1 month to learn these choreographies. So like cute. What do you mean? What do you mean? The dresses? The dresses were really pretty actually. I was so happy to find the white dress because I ordered some other dresses online and they didn't come in time. They didn't come in time. And when they did come, they actually weren't white at all. They were like a beige color. So I'm glad that I didn't wear that. But um, the white dress I found in the mall, and it was kind of expensive, like $40. But well, for a dress, that's not too expensive. Wait, was it $50? I think it was $50. But it had pockets, and I was really happy about that because I was like, I could wear this other places. Like it wasn't like a full-on wedding dress. It was just like a white dress. So I can wear that to other things now too, and it has pockets. So I got my money's worth. Oh, hello, Doom Kermit. Welcome, welcome. I got forced to do Tango one time. It was surprisingly fun. Yeah, Tango's really fun. I wish I could show you my moves, but then I don't. Oh, I could probably wear my mask and then start recording some ballroom dance videos with my Grinch mask on. That would be so funny. But yeah, but for the last one, the cha-cha dance, I wore more like a Y2K outfit, and that means like I wore jean shorts with like a chain on the shorts, like you know those chains that hang at the side. It was like a star chain or something, and a black belt and a white crop top. Okay, it wasn't actually a crop top. It was actually a bra. But don't tell anyone because it looks like a crop. But I was wearing a bra. Don't tell anyone. It was like a sports bra looking thing. And then I wore a pink cropped jacket thingy over it. So that was like a Y2K style. Because that song that I chose for that one, it's New Dance by XG. If you guys know XG, is they're a Japanese group. But the song is fully in English, so yeah, Y2K style for that dance. And my instructor, when she came to get me because it was time to do the performance, I was recording my friend's performance, so I didn't have, you know, I couldn't like go prepared too much. But she was like, I have some glitter. Do you want to put some on? And I was like, oh, sure, but can you put it on for me because I'm recording a performance? So she started putting it on me, and she put it on my face, and I was like, okay. And then she started putting it on my body too. So she put it like underneath my collarbone, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she put it on my abs too. And I was like, huh? Okay. Well, I've never been touched there before, but let's go. I was surprised. It was cold. I was like, what's happening? Lol, yeah. It was fun though. It looks really pretty on camera too. Because, you know, they record the performances to look back on for feedback and stuff. But yeah, I was surprised. I was like, what's happening? I can't really like look down and look at what's happening because I'm recording, but I just felt something cold on my stomach and I was like, oh, okay. So those were my performances. If you include the other event that I talked about in the beginning, the Cat's Eye song, that's 4. So this one was Rumba. Oh shoot. I know some other dances as well. They call them specialty dances. So that one, for the specialties, I know some merengue, bachata, salsa, and I'm starting to learn West Coast swing as well. West Coast swing is really fun. If you look up West Coast on YouTube, there's a lot of like really interesting like dances because West Coast is more open. Like you can do more free styles. Like I'm not. well, you could do freestyle in any of these dances, but like more like kind of hip hop ish movements in West Coast. So um, I really want to learn that, and my instructor said that I have a good foundation and like feel for West Coast swing. So I'm gonna start learning West Coast too. You're a dancer? Well, I just started dancing 3 months ago. If you can call me a dancer. Um, yeah, I performed at 2 events, 4 performances in total. So I guess you could call me a dancer now. Um, but I wasn't getting paid to do it or anything like that. Like I'm not a professional. I actually paid to do the performances. Don't tell my mom. But yeah, I paid to partake in these events. But yeah, it's been really busy for me. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, I literally have not had any time to do anything else besides preparing for the events. I've been trying to learn how to do makeup too because, if we're wearing costumes, I want to look like put together. So I'm trying to learn how to do makeup too, but I'm really bad at it. And then learning how to do some hair. I've been cutting my own bangs and stuff like that, trying to learn how to style my hair. Um, and looking at costumes because uh, I want to make the performance really good. Neat. Does your group post videos on YouTube or TikTok? Oh, so I'm not part of a dance group. I usually dance with my instructors at events. So I don't have any like TikTok or YouTube things posted because it's just like my individual performances with my instructors for like school purposes, or like educational purposes, I guess. um but would you would you actually want to see it? Like, I'm a VTuber. Are you sure you want to see my flesh body? Still, it's nice to see you going out more and doing more stuff. It's good for the mind. Yeah, thank you, Radashi. I agree. Like, I've been feeling a lot better ever since I started going out more. And I have made some dance friends. And we've been talking like after class. Like we sometimes we stay at the studio in the parking lot, like at night. Like until midnight or 1 a.m. sometimes, and it's like, whoa. My mom doesn't like it because it's dangerous outside at nighttime, but yeah, we just talk and it's been really fun. Sure, we're here to support you. What? Yeah, that would be great. Oh my god. But I don't want to show my face. um, um, I'll probably just re-record some things that I know. Oh wait, no, but there's certain things that I can't do without partners. That's the thing about like ballroom dancing. You need like another person. um, but I learned some of the Gabriella dance. So I could do that one and re-record it with my mask on. You don't have to. No, no, no. I don't feel pressured or anything. I do want to show you guys some things. Maybe I'll do one of those streams where I try to follow along some videos like I did before. I mean, don't dox yourself. Yeah, like these events, the first three, that event, they had my name displayed in big font behind me on a screen projector. So I can't post those, obviously. My name is like really obvious on those videos. So, yeah. Anonymity. Yeah, anonymity. And anonymity. Anemone. But guys, can you believe it? I went from not having performed in front of. Oh, let me tell you that like my instructors really made an effort to like help me through my shyness because when I first went in, remember, I was still wearing a mask. Nowadays, I don't wear my mask at all. I mean like my face mask that I used to wear because I was shy and I didn't want people to see my teeth and stuff like that. Or like my smile or smell my breath and things like that. But then I stopped wearing it, and then for when I was preparing for the first event, they had me perform in front of our our studio first, like part of the choreography, like to just get used to performing in front of people, and I nearly cried. Like I was so nervous that I almost cried, guys. I, I, I messed up the dip. There was a dip in that one too. I always mess up the dips. It's really hard. I can land it in the practice sometimes, but like actually doing it in a performance is really hard. So I messed up the dip when I was performing my first demo. They call it a demo because it's like not the full performance. So when I was doing my first demo in front of people, I almost cried because I was so nervous and I messed up, and then I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. But then they were like, no, 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 that's why we do it in front of people, because we want you to get it all out and make some mistakes before your event. Like we don't want that happening during your event. And like they gave me tips on how to handle it during the actual event. Like not my professor, my instructor was like, you have a tendency to laugh or get giggly. He said giggly when you make mistakes. So just use that to your advantage. Like just keep smiling and pretend it never happened. And keep going with your performance. The thing about performing is that no matter what happens, you can't stop. Otherwise, it's very obvious that you made a mistake. And although you know what the choreography is, remember that your audience doesn't know and they're seeing it for the first time. So if you make it obvious, then they're gonna know. But if you don't make it obvious, they're not gonna know. So that's what he told me, and I was like, okay. And he gave me other tips, like if you don't want to look at their faces, you can just look above their head or look up at the corner of a ceiling, or like look at one specific spot, and things like that. So he's just like, yep, keep your head up high and keep going. And I'm like, okay, I try. I try. Our poor little nerve wreck of a girl can't be this shy. The anime, real and true. Can't stop, won't stop. Isn't that a reference to a song? Reminded me of one of my worst drum performances. Just how to keep on trucking. So true, so true. So true, so true. I think that's about all I had to talk about for dance. Maybe. Yeah, I've never did any like singing or instrument playing in front of anyone. I mean, like on a stage. So I don't know how that goes, but I assume it's similar to dancing in the aspect of like you just gotta keep going. It happens. Once I was with friends looking for our favorite band in the first row. The singer forgot a whole line. We saw the bassist. The bassist looked at us and just shrugged. Oh, he's nonchalant. He was like, well, I can't do anything about it. Move on. That's what some of my other instructors were like. Yeah, they were like, yeah, this event is just for fun. If you make a mistake, you learned it in practice. We're proud of you. So move on. Which is true. I did learn it in practice. It's just that, during the actual performances, sometimes you are like capable of doing it, and sometimes you can execute it and sometimes you can't. It just comes with, more experience and time, because like some things you just have to do over and over again. Remember, I'm just trying to tell myself, remember, you only started 2 months ago when I started this event, so. Orange door hinge. What does that mean? Oh, Do you guys want to see like some? I actually need to study more, like dances. So let me see. You want to watch some ballroom dance videos with me? Like, let's just like go on YouTube and let's see if I can point out the differences between some things now that I know a little bit more about ballroom. Where? What? Where is it? Okay. Ranked ballroom dancing. Honestly, if you do competitions, it's pretty much ranked. It's like that. Okay. So, let's see. What do you want to watch first, guys? Which style out of everything I mentioned before are you most interested? Tango? Yeah, I'll be lurking a bit since I have work to do, but I'll be taking a peek on the second monitor. Good luck with work, Radashi. It was so nice seeing you again. I hope we can like catch up more later. Let's look up some tango since you guys mentioned your interest in that. Oh, Parley and Natalie. These people are really talented, and I think they're pretty young too. They're like high level competition dancers. Wait, sorry, I wasn't looking. I want to watch from the beginning. Whoa! You think I could be able to do this one day? Oh, I've seen this on Instagram. This choreography, I mean this performance with this song. Guys, do you see her facial expressions? She's so fierce. Oh yeah, her dress changed color. Some acrobatics in there. Oh, that's so cool. Very beautiful. I love this performance. Okay, you can see that I haven't watched the Alien Stage video yet, but let's try to go over some of these things. Clearly, they're at a very, very high level, and these moves I do not know, but I can point out some things. I'll be working on something, but I hope you had a lot of fun with the events. Thank you, Doom Kermit. That was so cool. I know, right? The dress. Yeah, it was like the dress from Hunger Games. It changed colors. Oh my god. Top 10 ranked players. They actually are like competition winners. So yeah, they're really high level. Let's see. What can I point out? Oh, it's okay. This position is called shine. It's when you're not connected to your. Well, this. Wait, were they holding hands at first? Oh, they were. So, if you have any connection with your partner, meaning like any contact with them, then you're, you're connected with them. But then if you're like separated from them, that's called the shine position. So you're not touching at all. And then in ballroom, pointing your toes is really important. So like anytime you like lift up your leg or anything like that, you gotta be pointing those toes like in ballet. There's a lot of ballet terminology in ballroom dancing too. I did not know that, but yeah. I think I've seen some of my higher level dance studio students do this move before, where you like where the girl or the follower does the lean back and then lean forward, like, and like the leader drags you. there's some moves that I've done that are kind of like this, where you like you have your arm around the leader. And I'm like, whoa, we're touching. So basically, when you're a lower level or a beginner, you do not dance like in close contact. I mean, like body contact, very much at all. Usually, the most that you'll be touching is like your hands, because you have to be connected in order to lead and feel like a leader's signals and stuff like that. So a follower has to know how to feel that movement and stuff like that. So you gotta be connected somehow. So it's usually the hands, but like dancing closer will be for higher levels. So I'm getting closer and closer to that. So I'm like, wow, we touching. It kind of reminds me a bit of tango. This is tango. It's a tango dance. And like when you're doing any arm styling, usually you want your wrists to be like very how do you say, like bent. You want your fingers to be extended and beautiful. Some people call it a hamburger shape because you pretend you're holding a hamburger with your fingers. Oof. Yeah, and tango, I think I've seen them do like that leg move where you wrap around. That's very tango. And yeah, this position where like the follower has their head leaning all the way back like that. Well, it's not all the way back. It's at a specific position. But that's common in high level like smooth dances. So in the waltz you'll see them do this like movement with their head back too. And that's like proper form and frame and stuff like that. And you can see she has her arm like underneath his armpit. And that's like a higher level way of having connection with your partner, or so your frame they call it. So like their arm connection is called frame. Oh, I have forgot to explain that like the followers usually have their head like to the left, looking to the left this way, because that helps you balance. well, it helps the leader and you balance together because like, you're spinning around and stuff. So there is a reason for it. We're not just, you know, we're not just like doing neck breaking things because it looks nice. Borgor. Oh, hello, Pixel Sunday. Welcome. Up to you. Some of the first VTubers I watched here in real life, idols come VTubers who do both. Oh, yeah, there are people who do both. Yeah, I will still have to think about it. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you're open to the idea, though. Wait, I forgot to tell. Wait. Sorry. I don't have enough knowledge to explain. Oh, this one. That's called I think it's called a pivot. Where basically it's kind of hard to see. But watch where their legs are. She has her leg against his leg, and I think it's their thighs. Like basically, the follower and the leader's thighs are up against each other, so they can like pivot around each other, and that's why it's called a pivot. And I've done that move before with my with another instructor, not my main instructor, but it was during a group dance class. So so he did it with me, but this instructor is the tallest instructor in the studio. So I was like, how will this work when I'm so short compared to you? And he was like, it will work. So he did it to me. And he lifted my legs off the ground. And I was screaming again because I was like, ah! Why do you guys keep lifting me off the ground? It's so funny. I like that instructor. He's really funny. He treats me like sometimes he'd be like rage baiting me. I swear. I swear. He treats me like a baby sometimes, but he also treats me like a, you know, like a little sister and starts rage baiting me. Like sometimes I'm like, what? Are you really like? Are you really trying to attack me right now? He's so funny. He's very he makes me feel very comfortable to joke around with, basically. So yeah, I like that instructor. I like them all, but he's really funny. That instructor though, the tall guy, he one time when we were doing a different dance, we had to do body rolls at each other, and so I asked another instructor like, how close do we have to do the body rolls to each other, because it's like right at each other, like face to face, and then you body roll. And I was like, okay, how close do we get when we body roll? And she was like, not close at all. And then I heard the tall instructor say, then what's the point? What's the point in that? And I was like, did you just say what's the point? What? He's so funny. He's so, oh my god. And then so I did the choreography with him because we were learning that move, and because he's so tall, I can only see his face when I'm looking up. So usually when I'm just like looking straight ahead, I look at his chest. So when he did the body roll, I was just looking straight, and then his chest almost hit my face. So I almost got like bounced off of his chest. And I screamed because like it jump scared me. I was like, ah, chest in my face. Ah! And so Lexi danced like no other has. I don't know about that, but I did dance and he body rolled into my face. But hi, Miss Amane, welcome, welcome. Based. I know, he's really funny. But like, dang. He's so tall, man. Like, he's wearing formal clothes, so it's not like, you know, sexual or anything like that, or sensual or anything like that. But chest in my face, man. Jump scare. That's why I said like no other. Oh, you right, you right. But yeah, he did. I forgot why I started talking about him, but yeah, he did this pivot move to me, and my feet were like flying. Whenever I dance with him, I feel like I'm flying because his legs are so long. He lifts me off the ground. There we go. Woo! Slay! Okay. Obviously, this is a very high level, and I want to get there one day. I want to become good at dancing too. So that was the tango. Let's see if I can find any tangos with like moves that I actually know how to do. New rules? What? Copyright by DJ Ice. Oh my god, yeah. So my instructor started doing this to me too. For my second event, so my most recent event, they'll walk you out like this and then spin you. so I was like, how do you spin? This person did it really like small and like not many rotations, but sometimes depending on how much force they put into the spin, I'll be spinning like a lot. And I don't know how to stop the spin, so I look awkward. So I'm like, spins around until I stumble and I look at him and I'm like, okay, well, we did that. But yeah, this is what I mean by a traveling dance. So smooth dances travel across the stage very, very much because of the big steps that they take. Dang. Look at him showing her off to the crowd. Yeah, I have not learned this stuff yet. Sad. I want to learn it though. It looks cool. River flows in you. Oh, this is the waltz. That makes sense. Well, we could watch some waltz too. Oh, I forgot to say, like, sometimes, during the second event too, with the judges right there in front of your face, my instructor will like put me right in front of in front of the judges in the center, and I'm like, girl, why? Well, it's my male instructor, but sometimes I'm like, girl, why are you doing this? I'm nervous. Why you put me in the center? Because like he's the one controlling where we are in the stage, so. I'm like, girl, please. But he does that to all his students, so I think he wants us to get used to dancing in front of judges, but one day you'll be there. Just don't forget about us one day. I will never forget you guys. Inside there's a river. Squash, squash, plip, plop. That's how rivers sound. Very true. See, they're doing like the same like head positioning. But notice how her arm is not in his armpit. So this is the waltz, not tango. And usually the dresses are different, so you can kind of tell. Wait. Oh, so this is just a compilation. It's not like an actual... Okay, it's not a choreography to River Flows in You. Man. Oh my god, samba. I learned a little bit of samba too. I'm not that great at samba. Wait. Oh, it's just a song? Oh my god, guys, I wanted to show you this song. It played during my event. It's so funny. Maria se fue. Any Spanish speakers here know what that means? Listen to this song, guys. It's so...
Con la única banda que toca hasta las 15, hasta las 15. Y sigue el mambo, ahí.
I did a not bachata. I did a merengue.
Oye, bro, y María se fue.
Yeah, Maria left basically.
María se fue.
That's the lyric to the song.
Y María se fue.
She left. Maria left.
Where's Maria? She left.
Where's Maria? She left.
María. Ahí se fue.
This song is so funny.
Yo, what up, nigga? See Maria? She left.
She left. What a banger.
Y María.
She left.
Se fue.
He just starts barking at one point in the song. It's so funny.
Wow, 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 wow.
Right here. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. When I heard the song, I was like, what's playing? What? Why are we dancing to this song? It's so funny, though. I really liked it. I accidentally clicked on this, but yeah. Oh, yeah. In my level, they don't really teach you about like hip movements and stuff like that, but I'm starting to learn some hip movements because I graduated and I went up to another level. So now I'm gonna learn how to do something called, what is it called? Oh my god, I forgot the name. Cuban motion. Cuban motion. And that will help my hips like look more, you know, flowy. So yeah, now guys, you're gonna be able to imagine me swaying my hips. Woohoo! Yeah. How did we end up here? I just leave for a second. Mexican Lexi can't hurt you. Honorary? Am I an honorary Mexican now? Maria se fue. Maria se fue. Lexi got hired by the cartel. Have you ever heard of cartel music? No. Is that an actual thing? What? This song is cartel music? What do you mean? Oh my god, there's a karaoke for this. No, not that one. Okay, let me look it up. Cartel music. Oh, is it like kind of like rap, but not? Like hip hop ish? Música de cartel mexicano. This doesn't sound like rap.
Rápido soy y voy al frente, toda la gente, llegó el convoy, se vio como unas 20 o 19, traemos la
I don't
plaza
know.
en
But
orden
it
y no
sounds
me
nice.
estorben la bélica. Responde, ya nos conocen, el 27 se
I would
tira en
dance to
caliente,
this.
es muy eficiente y con los R.
I hope the lyrics are, you know, appropriate.
También lo verde,
But it's-
pa' CLN. Y pura clave especial, pura empresa Stream Audio.
God.
Rápido van y
Oh
van.
God. Uh-oh. YouTube is giving me a warning saying that copyright things are happening. Whoopsie. Sorry guys. Let me see. Is it your stream may be temporarily blocked if you plan to continue. Okay, I have to stop playing copyrighted videos. Sorry guys. So far if he's talking about drugs, doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Merengue. But yeah. And let's see. The fun is over. YouTube took the fun. I know, right? What should we do now then? I wanna see more dance videos. Oh. Should we talk about like what I should stream next? Let's go back to the home screen. Ah, that was fun. Whoops. What? Yeah, okay. That was fun. Thank you for listening to me ramble about dancing because that has been my whole life nowadays recently. Stream escape from Tarkov or something. Let me look that up. I do have some games that I wanted to continue because I started stuff and I didn't finish it. But yeah, I'm planning to stream a little bit more often. Not as often as I used to, just because I still am going to the dance studio pretty often. But let's see, Tarkov escape. Steam 6 out of 10. Uh-oh. Is this a shooter game? You know I can't play shooter games that well. Guys, why do you want me to play a shooter FPS? That's crazy. Oh god, Yakuza. I still haven't finished Yakuza. No, it's fair. Kinda hard to show dancing without music. I know, right? Shy. Don't worry, Lexi. It's always nice to know what's going on in your life, and knowing you're doing well is actually nice. Thank you, yeah. I mean, I did have a point during this where I was really stressed because I ran out of my medicine, and I was like, oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to dance in the event even though I've been practicing so much, and I was like, oh my god, without my medicine I'm gonna die, because I don't know what happened, but like my prescription, there was something going on, and then the doctor's office was fighting my pharmacy. And the pharmacy was like, I'm sorry, and then yeah, so luckily that's been taken care of, and hopefully it continues to be okay. John Yakuza is calling, Lexi. Go play Yakuza. You want me to play right now? I actually can. You want to play Yakuza, guys? Let me see. Yakuza Iwami. I mean, I don't know. If you want, we get to play. Woohoo! Oh yeah? Okay. Let me make a new room, stream room, so that people don't come in thinking that I'm gonna be talking about my performances. And then I'm just playing Yakuza. But yeah. Let's do that. Let's take like a 5-minute break while I go get some water and stuff like that. And I'll set up the waiting room. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, let's open that box full of memories. It's not like I want you to play Yakuza, dummy. You guys are so funny. I missed you guys. Alright, so I think my last stream was like a part 4, so I'm gonna name it part 5 of Yakuza. Oh wait, I forgot. My 5 is broken, so I will type out 5 instead. Okay. I'll set it for 1:45, but I might be a little bit late because I'm gonna go get some water. Oh, okay. I'll try to raid into the stream. 5 oaths. I could have copied it. Sorry, Radashi. I just typed it out. But yeah, let me try to raid. And thank you so much for the memberships and super chats. I forgot if anyone super chat. I think it was just memberships, right? If you got gifted a member, please thank the gifter for the gift. And I forgot how to do this, guys. How do you raid into yourself? Is it stream settings? Oh my god. Edit, customization, redirect. Yes, redirect. There we go. Okay. See you in a few minutes. BRB, guys. Bye bye. Thank you. See you at Yakuza. Bye.